Hello, everyone.
Ready when you are.
Hold on, Parvati. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the late start. I've got about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, before I've got to deal with some stuff. So let me get reacquainted as to what we are doing. We gotta go to the botanical garden. Deal with the mechanical scout. Let's go deal with the mechanical scout. This way. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're all doing fantastic. Okay, it's this way, right? Junkyard. You.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
I can do it myself, actually.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Don't you owe me
Spacer's
something?
Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
That's ridiculous. I'm done.
Self-diagnostics initiated. Please do not disturb.
You know, I think there was something different if I let Parvati do it. One sec. We're just gonna see what Parvati does, because I feel like she named it. So we're gonna let her tinker with it. That should be fine. Come on. Load faster. Oh, okay. Guess we gotta go through another loading screen. Fabricated living, just like home. Okay. This way. So I was playing Halo with a friend earlier. We were doing a legendary run of all the games. Let me tell you, it's bullshit.
Searching for
I could probably fix that.
Go ahead.
I see the problem. His navmod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Why did you name the mechanical?
On account I fixed him. And he's Jeremy on account of his helmet. It's like Jeremy, the officer in True Romantic Tales of the Space Guard.
Is that an Aetherwave serial or something?
Surely. I make a point to watch every Tuesday night. Be more careful out there, Jeremy. Something you need.
I know she mentioned your dad a lot, but never your mom.
That's on account of how I never met her.
You mean she's
Well, I
dead?
don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Huh. You got along well with your dad. You might not have with your mom.
Reckon I'll never know. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Yes.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's an ideal. Not what we live in, but what we strive for.
It just comes off cold to me, is all.
Let's get back to it. Alright. Did we have any other quests near here? Illustrated manual, small grave matter. Oh, that's right. We got to deal with these things. Alright. Well, let's go back to let's go back inside and find these task that. There we go. Should have done this the first time, but hey, what you gonna do? Sorry guys, I was taking a drink. Yeah. Back in the cannery. Let's go up. Parvati, are you trying to get us killed?
I'm going.
Let's see. Messages from Thompson. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Space Destroyer's family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Yeah, that sounds like it. Bypass. Sweet. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in any quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Hey, Zar, what's up? How you doing, man? Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. That's the start. Ay, ay, ay. Hey, riot control armor. I feel like I'm already wearing that. I'm not. Yeah. No, don't need it.
You the new
Hello,
worker?
Miss Granger.
Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I want something sweet, specifically a strawberry and cream smoothie. That sounds really good. That sounds really good, Zar. Hey, Auntie Brian, how you doing?
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your
Because
name.
they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
That's kind
I
of
could
you.
do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said the guy shot
Woke up
himself?
one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing
Eugene
family.
wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
Really? Did you have to clean bits of him off the wall
First
or
of all,
something?
that's a horrible thing to say. Secondly, yes, we did. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Jesus Christ. Makes sense. How does that make sense? He was a person, not
Well,
an asset.
excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his Adams be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. I don't like her. Oh, cool. I'll take that. Give me the fucking thing. Thank you. From the Office of Reed Thompson, Outpost Administration. Symptoms... Oh. I wouldn't want my laptop blowing its GPU out because it was feeling bad. Ah, that's fair. If you hurt yourself in some way, intentional or not, you and your family can get in big trouble if you are military. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes. Symptoms of infection have now reached a critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality. The reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and your family is don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. That's bullshit. Let's see what's in here. I'll take all that. Thank you. Take everything's not nailed down. Ow, broke my legs. It's fine though. Hello, Mr. Vending Machine. Awesome. Can I be seen by anyone? Nope. Awesome. I am the super stealther. I'm just gonna look for mag picks. Kick me? I dare anyone to say they saw that. I'll shoot him in the fucking head. Saw something back there. Anything over here? Yep. Alright. What's this? Ah, just another way in. Okay. Let's go check out the rest of the town. Cantina.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard Marauders got in.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is a nice house. Toss wall blocker. Oh, I'll take all that.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science.
Oh shit, Parvati, is this
But
your
it
house?
still Hey, that's...
I mean,
if you need it. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I'm taking it. Okay. Bunch of rattling stuff. Dang it, Clancy, I just got you back on your feet 2 weeks ago. Now that you got feet, but you know what I mean. Sounds like his stator's off axis again. We'll clean out and reset. Clancy's guts got caught and all pulled out, likely on account of somebody trying to restart him over and over again. Need to rewind all the coiling in number 4. Stator's working, but there's something else off. I have to wait until it's quiet and spin him up for a listen. Failure of main cannon protection line at heat processing. Oh, likely it's not. Best got indigestion from being made to eat something she ain't made to. Again. Heading over now. Damn mechanicals. Reset to low. No notes on this ticket yet. Look northwise. Northwise. Scrap crowd. Northeast town. Okay. Interesting. What's on the second floor? So what are you all up to today? Tarmac.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Hey, Parvati. I don't need you talking while I'm stealing everything, okay?
My dad's It's an office. Just my office.
Open last search. Indumati? Okay. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. Kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. Ay. Note. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her with love. Perhaps more than I would make time for. You're patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special and I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Well, that's sad. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Set up last night reading through Young Spacer's Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. I like the fact that someone found an engineering textbook so, like, enchanting to read that they read it twice. I would never have the patience for that. I'd fucking lose my mind.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
We can make a garden on the ship, Parvati, I'm sure. I'll have Ada set up some room for you.
If you need to go, I'll wait outside.
Parvati, stop talking.
I don't like coming out here. Straight stare. Got it. Heads down.
Yeah, heads down. Okay. You know what? Let's talk to Parvati and see if I can glean anything from what I learned. Nope. Okay. What's everybody up to tonight? God, it's so quiet. Maintenance division. Oh. It's already there.
Been eating nothing but salt
this
tuna
kid.
for a year.
Nothing I can do about that.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the
Constable.
Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Oh, jeez. I'm looking for
Know how to
work.
carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Sounds good
As
to
long
me.
as your questions fall within the acceptable margins
Let's
of
see
curiosity.
what we can find. So who do you work for? Spacer's Choice or
If this is
Edgewater?
a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater.
That's sad.
Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serves Spacer's Choice.
Who does Spacer's Choice
Spacer's
answer
Choice
to?
is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal
Hey,
Defense
Lila.
Logistics, which occupies a seat
How
on
are
the
you
Halcyon
today?
Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
So you're basically a bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Okay. There was
Something
one
to
other thing.
report? As long as your questions fall.
Name Phineas Wells mean
His
anything to
likeness
you?
decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space, and then I landed here.
Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
Well, that's a good thing I don't belong to the Spacer's
It
Choice
is
family.
for Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
Okay. Bye. Let's see what's in here. Bounty research. Guillaume. Former Space Choice Associate Mechanic. Terminated his transition. Space Choice Department of Retirement, Termination, and Restitution has filed a right of execution, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gil from his days in the cannery. Please be advised, Space Choice no longer recognizes Antrim as a member of its valued family. Space Choice advises its workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves of any sympathy, allegiance, or memory toward Mr. Antrim. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. Okay, how about Mabel? Space Choice physician abandoned her duties and disappeared. At large, considered dangerous. There's one of 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen Adrena time, and 1 for depriving the outpost of its official position. Oh boy. Generous bounty, payment on delivery. Okay. Former vicar acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, stationed to Edgewater Vicarage. Suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague, at large and dangerous. The Spacious Choice Department of Retirement has filed a writ of execution. Order of Scientific Inquiry has declined a response. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Spacious Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G. Zero G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Okay. Alright. Well, we got some bounties. Oh, what's this? It wouldn't work, right? I don't think I can pickpocket her either. That's a shame.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Know how you feel.
What's this place?
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson.
Hello.
Never been healthier. Oh, sweet merciful Lord.
Hello, Mr.
The
Abernathy.
marauders in my domicile.
Take it easy. I'm not a
The
marauder.
reason you're running
I did
around
say
out
hi to you,
there like
Lila.
one of those monsters. Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson
Did you not
I'll be
hear
right
me?
at my post tomorrow, bright and early tomorrow.
I said hi.
Because
What
I'm
are you
definitely
doing?
not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken.
Hello.
That's old Abernathy.
I'm doing well. I've got D&D in about an hour, so I figured I'd stream before then. You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Oh, you got D&D tonight too? I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen.
Very nice.
Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why
She'll
not?
toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't you? Do a good turn for an expiring old man.
Depends on
Couple
what you
hours
need.
out of your day and some light second story work. That's all. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
1 second, guys. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
You
I'll do
oblige
it.
me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Oh no. Not the spleen. I'm also here to collect your
Silas
gravesite
knows,
fees.
doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up.
Thank
He
you.
knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
Uh-huh. Taking an awful risk,
I
trusting
know
me.
that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
I'll leave you be. Oh, Mr. Abernathy. Ooh. He can't see me from here. Let's see what's in here. Anything fun? Corporation Service Award. Cool. I stole it. It's mine now.
You're making a mistake
Da,
working
da.
for Abernathy.
Who said that? Hello?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard
Nice to
your
meet you.
talk
I'm
with
Zero.
Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got something. Are you saying it's
All I'm
psychosomatic?
saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Ah. What do you
I
need
probably
it for?
shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Tell me or I won't do it.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
You need someone to smuggle you medicine under
Something
the
like
table.
that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
I'm fine with that.
That's all I
Okay.
can ask of you.
I'll bring it to you. I'll kill one to save the many. That doesn't matter to me. I can't.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
Parvati, what are you so worried about? Hello,
Never
Winslow.
seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to where am I again?
Edgewater.
Edgewater, Jewel of the Vale. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of, what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my third bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You
Yep.
were injured?
Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I'll leave you be. You know,
You read the
we
latest.
might be able to help him later.
Only the part that said we.
Hello.
I know you.
No, you don't. I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
I could see that. Is there, what a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt.
Cleaning sucks no matter
We
what
just
you
got
gotta
some
do.
problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Yeah, Reed mentioned them.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Just felt
Go
like
ahead.
chatting. So what's your
I don't
story?
see how that's any of your business.
Persuade. I'm not trying to judge you.
You're
I'm
the
just
first to
curious.
ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist.
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live.
I mean,
Now
science
that
is
I'm
all
behind a
about
bar,
questioning, though.
I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing zero-G?
Asking questions is the foundation of scientists. What is the foundation of science? The best scientists ask too
Don't
many.
talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head.
Oh, come on.
Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Have you been scrubbing dishes all your
What's
life?
wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took
They
care of
did.
you.
They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
Mm-hmm.
Not so fast.
Thanks for the
I told
story.
you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
Would you believe the craziness? You wouldn't believe it if I
That
told
right?
you.
Prove it.
Well, an alien spirit of pure aether inhabiting a human body to learn about your kind. Let's do it.
You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is?
Sure, why not? I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is
Oh, I
frozen.
know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're
Really?
right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
So what if I told you she got shot into space by a crazy
Ugh, is
scientist?
this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on
Look,
top of
I
a
don't know
guy.
what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow,
need no
whatever
beer.
happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more.
Why does everyone you talk to
My
say
world
that you're
is
joking?
these
Well,
4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
One sec, guys. Sorry about that. They talk to me like I'm joking because, you know, company brainwashing and all that. If you're not part of the company, you're crazy. So there's that. It almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake, living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Alright, I should go. There's a door over here. Oh, can I break this one?
Got it.
Let's do it. See what's in here. Troop armor. Ammo. So, we've got standard troop armor then. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I look good in that. Looks good to me. What's in here? Oh, I should probably give Parvati a 7, 9. You know what? I'll let you keep your stuff, Parvati. I'll just upgrade it for you. Register. Another door. Ooh, what's in here? Take that. Boop. Alright. Let's see. What else we got? Fine. Oh, bedroom. She didn't really want to talk to me, so I'm stealing all her shit. Bit cartridge. What's out here? Ooh, hello. Whoa. Well, hey, general store.
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident. Yeah.
The what?
Huh?
You mentioned
In
something
the
earlier that I
bar?
wanted to ask you about.
When I asked if you were a drinker?
You sounded
Sorry.
worried.
I know, it's none of my business.
I mean, I'm gonna guess you're not a drinker
Strong
yourself.
drink makes me sick. And it makes me real sad. I start thinking about things I oughtn't, and then... Well, never mind that. You got better things to think on. Sorry.
If you want to talk about it, happy to listen.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
Why aren't you allowed in Moreau's
There
store?
was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
What did you do? What did you steal from it or something?
Not intentionally. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of Zero G rolling out the front door and into the road.
You picked the lock on the vending machine?
Sure. They're not tough. Even back then, before I got real good at that sort of thing. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the salt tuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of Zero G?
It exploded all over him.
Sure. Sure thing.
Oh.
Something
I didn't mean to. Whoops. Well, it's fine. I'll vouch
Holcomb
for
ain't
her.
allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
She'll be on her best behavior.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Alright,
Go right
I got
ahead.
some questions for you. Got any quests? It's about this plague that's
Plague?
supposed to be going around.
I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Mm-hmm. Are you done being delusional, or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Oh, really? I feel like I do. Yeah, Spacer's Choice obviously cares
Spacer's
about
Choice
its
is
family.
built on love, and like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
If you don't work hard
And the
enough,
hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
uh-huh.
Music to my ears.
See what you're selling. Merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill. It's used to negotiate prices. Okay, cool. Maxwell? Oh. Huh. Okay, cool. Any good mods? Fun Times, Mr. Power. Anodized. Corrosion. Okay. I could try and sell stuff. Do I have any junk on me? I don't really need all that. Not gonna get much for that. Don't need you. Probably use you. Don't need these. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Ooh. I'll take all that. Yes, sir. Is that hunting rifle better than what I got? 53, 53. Nope, but it's good enough. Light pistol, 110, 121. Well, you know what? Let's go with the bolter pistol. I ain't got much energy, but it should be fine. Do 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 do.
Nicely done.
Hello, sir.
It's not the
How
best
are you?
choice, it's Spacer's Choice.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Let's go. Spaceship, energy cell. Ooh, hello. Oh, the general store line. Ooh. Take those. Bathroom? Bathroom. Right. Ollie toxin free. I don't know if I can make it to the rooftop. Nope, can't. It won't let me. Alright. That was a useful little endeavor. Do. Alright, so where do we gotta go next? There's the cannery again. I think that was the vicar's place. Ah, barbershop.
I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Oh, what's this? Conrad. Oh, it's from Phyllis. Receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene went an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down in his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry him out. We sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't worry back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Because they're unable to discern humor from reality anymore? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the basic gist of it. Take all that. Oh, he can probably see me.
You trying to get us all in trouble? What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Don't make any trouble, okay?
Has changed. Oh, how bad did it hurt me? How bad did it hurt me? Codex. Nope. Character. Reputation. Oh, minus 1%. You're fine. Excuse me, sir.
Don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax. I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad.
Well,
you will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Prepare my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Speaking of burial, Silas sent me to collect your fees.
Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
You know, I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on. Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
What about Eugene's gold teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss
That's
them.
unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
mean,
are
you
you
can.
asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
You
I'm sure that I have no other choice. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
And an IOU. I'm told Eugene killed himself.
Eugene
What
was
happened?
not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
Oh, jeez. That's horrible.
It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Good God, that's terrible. That's fucking atrocious. Like, that's so sad.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Ah, okay. That's the plague place. You know what, let's go take a look. Let's go see what's in here. How are you?
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why
Because
not?
I'm sick. You don't want to associate
I mean,
with people in the sick house.
it may make sense,
worth
but
your time.
goddamn, is it
I'm
terrible?
in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
You make it sound like I'm being watched.
The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
I'll be fine. I've got healing potions. I've got some training. I can take a
Don't.
look at you.
Please. I could get into a lot of trouble.
You obviously
That's
need help.
kind of you to say, I suppose. But I don't need help. What I need is to understand my own folly. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
I got some adrenatime. It's yours if you
You've
want.
got adrenatime? How? No, I don't want to know. Could be you stole it. Could be you're trying to test me. See if I'm gonna violate company policy. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'll leave you be, I guess. Damn. These people are all fucked up. Hey, it's a sprat. Ooh, what's this? Oh, dead person. Sad times. Anything else to take?
What? Who was that? Put him down!
I'm sorry. Are they shooting at a rat? Are you okay? Ah. Oh my god, they are just shooting the Sprat. Like, what the fuck? That's hilarious. Out of sight, out of mind, Mrs. Guard. That's hilarious.
Company ammo! Something's not right. Stay down, miscreant! Waste of company ammo!
Wow. Okay. Have fun, Mrs. Guard. You crazy bitch. Anything over here I want? Anything? Oh, what's this? I'll take those. Stuff down alleyways, eh? Alright, let's go. Oh, we gotta talk to Silas. Journal. Quests. Return to Silas. Okay. You're doing the plague right now. It makes sense. Yes. Yes, it does. But still. I really dislike all the company stuff. Oh, you know what? We actually dealt with Mechanical too. Might as well go talk to him. He is fucking right here.
When I was...
Excuse me, sir.
Honor, soldier.
You won't have to worry about that scout anymore.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
It only hurts because of how close.
You're a
Yeah.
passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the
I'll let you know if I
soldier.
find it.
Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
I'll let you be. Okay, so we gotta go back to the bar. So we could do that after we talk to Silas. Do 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 do. Oh, Silas. I did the thing.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not today. Just helping this fella.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking
Best
about?
to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
I'm sorry.
Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yeah. Hey, about
Run
those
into
fees
any
you
trouble?
wanted. You know what? What happens if I talk to him about, we need to talk about Eugene.
What about him?
I read a letter from Phyllis. She mentioned digging him up for his gold teeth.
Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we was supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away, vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
I'll keep an eye out for them, I guess.
If you find anything. You run into
About those fees you wanted. I'm all done. Paperwork,
reliable
fees, and
work from a
signatures.
freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way for you.
Then I'll buy you a drink sometime.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
You earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Thank you, Silas. Abernathy was trying to hide his own
Abernathy was
illness.
sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy.
He was convinced you knew.
What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
Okay. That's all. Yeah. So, is that Botanical Lab? We'll go do the thing in the laboratory, but then we're going to the Botanical Lab. Because, I've only got a little bit longer till I have to go. I hope everyone's having fun. I know I am. I like this game. It's fun. It's hilarious, too. Do 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 do. Where was the canteen? Oh, there you are. Here behind the toilet. Oh boy. All right, let's go take it to Silas or Ludwig. And then we can go and go deal with the Botanical Lab. Will be customized, modified timber barrels, scopes, and magazines. Science weapons have weird and useful effects, but they also do damage. That damage increases as your science skill improves. Interesting. Alright, Ludwig, I got your shit. Run, 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 run faster. I'm glad that you can just sprint forever. That's very useful. At least until I get fast travel unlocked. Hello, Ludwig.
Bring us honor.
I got that package.
Soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Sounds like fun.
Fun? This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I've already got a
I've been after a
passcode.
passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
And how am I supposed to get one?
There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow.
Oh. Parvati, is the logic module something you could help with?
I reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she
sadness.
names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of Zero-G to your memory.
Oh, gee, thanks. Bye. Alright, let's go to the botanical lab. All roads lead to the geothermal plant. And as long as I unlock the botanical labs, we should be able to fast travel everywhere we need to go. I like the look of that. That's cool. I like that it's just like right fucking next to the township, but all right. Shh. Yeah, shh. Oh, Parvati. Parvati, you made me shoot you.
That's the last of them.
Got him. Right. Anything good in here? Bypass shunt, never use them. Nope, nothing good. Sadness. Ah, well. Sure they deserved it. Just pick me up next time. So pristine. They have more durability and are worth more to vendors. Okay, cool. So what's over here then? Absolutely fucking nothing. Okay, what about over here? Everything's closed off, except for here. Let's see what you got. Hell's this place? Check all that. Hacking and picking locks. Okay, I know how to do that though. Unblock second story balcony. Let's see. To Thompson. L. Gibbs, Marketing Division. Excellent news! Hey boss, just wanted to check up on the new Saltuna Light project. I've been brainstorming new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of Saltuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of a light version of the Saltuna brand, because they'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of a lighter Saltuna. Effective immediately, we have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less saltuna, thereby saving bits to every can. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred from the marketing division to the cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers in the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less saltuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Welcome. Sadness. Ideas for saltuna-like taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some saltuna. It's brine time. Oh, good God. Also can't spell saltuna without aunts. Potential to market towards families. Saltuna will thank you. May cause auditory hallucinations. Oh boy. Sounds like something I would never, ever eat. Alright, so we got this locked. Oh, cool. Take those. Take that. Ooh, what's over here? Lots of stuff. Nice. That was well worth it. Let's go. That was well worth the trip. Now, up there is what worries me. There's always somebody there. Fucking knew it.
Who goes?
Get ready.
Damn it. Alright, you wanna play this game? We can play. Yeah.
That's the last of them.
Take these. Take these. Next time I'll blast you with fire. $44 bits, I'm rich. Alright. Take all this, because they're not going to need it anymore. Ah, mag picks. Lovely. Nope. Okay.
Ooh, that was quick.
Give. I saw the whisper cry thing in there. I'll make my stealth better. Never know what you might need, so take it all. Hello. Interesting.
Nicely done.
What's in here? Armor parts, assault rifle. Oh, not even a light assault rifle, just an assault rifle. Nice. 2 bypass shunts. Yay. Alright. That's everything from here.
Incoming!
Well. Where did it last autosave me? It's getting close to end time anyways. It was a short one today. Yeah, I know, I died. I forgot to heal. I forgot what the button was to heal. Oh, not too bad. Literally just right there. Pop. Yeah. Die. Yeah. We did it. Murder. Yay. Find other poor bodies. No. These are all residents. Not these guys. There was another one over here, right? I could have sworn I cut someone up over here. Oh well. Hey, we leveled up. Let's see. I could do with some more stealth. Or more tech. More tech would be nice. Although I really want to be able to do special attacks with my companions. I'll probably save leadership for last, though. For now, I think we're gonna do stealth. Yep, that works. Alright, perks. Let's see. 50 XP from companion kills. Time to recharge, carrying capacity. I think more health. Parvati, are you close to leveling? I hope so. Community center? Isn't this where I have to go to get the meds? Let's just get to the let's get to the let's get to the mechanical guard. For high stealth, you don't seem to be doing much of it. Hey, listen. I stealth when I can.
Okay, going quiet.
I'm more of a crazy person than anything else.
Nicely done.
Oh, hello. What are you? Combat drone. After sneaking parts out of the industrial sector for a couple of days, I think I finally have everything I need to build my own flying death machine. However, upon closer inspection, I'm not entirely sure all these components will fit together properly. It's not like the board would build the mechanicals with custom-tooled parts. Everything would have to be modular for all these mechanicals to run efficiently. I'll tool around with things for a bit and see what I can put together. After a few hours of experimentation, things are starting to come together. But I still don't have it down to an exact science. For instance, there's something wrong with the memory processing core that I can't seem to sort out. When I tried to install it, the unit made a loud buzzing sound and refused to respond to any feedback. I removed it, whacked it with a wrench a few times, and that seemed to stop the buzzing. Things seemed like they were working for a few seconds after I installed it again, but now there's a sharp clicking noise every few seconds, and the damn thing's right stabilizer won't stop twitching. I'll try removing the processing core again and giving it a few more good whacks. That'll learn it. I feel like they died. feel like they may have killed themselves. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Oh my god, it's a plasma rifle. Man, having played Halo earlier today, I love plasma rifles. There we go. I'll take that. And that. Take all these. Take all this stuff. I think he activated his self-destruct sequence or something. I mean, I'm pretty sure he just fried himself. I'll take those, thank you. I can't get any of those. Oh, I can get into this. Let's see where you go. Ooh. Ammo. Bypass shunts. Bits. What's that? Skin tough. Okay. Whee! Nothing there. The Botanical Labs. We finally
Move along,
made
stranger.
it.
We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
I'm looking for Adelaide.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
Okay. Reed said something about former workers
Yeah,
living out in the
that's
wilderness.
us. And you can tell Thompson we're doing just fine by ourselves. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Do you? Why? Where
Over
can
in
I
the
find her?
hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
You and me both. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to repair my
Well,
ship.
look at you, buzzing around the Aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I could keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Unless Marauder got to her, then parts of her could be in a lot of
Without
places.
the gallows humor. I'll tell you
I
what.
got questions.
Well,
how well
enough
do you
to
know
we
her?
never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does.
Can't imagine how you
She
didn't
was
get on with her.
lazy and thoughtless, but she's still one of our own.
Okay.
What is
Let's change the subject. Goodbye. We'll talk to Adelaide, and then I gotta finish the... I gotta get ready. Hello, Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
You must be
I have
Adelaide.
been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you?
I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Oh boy. Reed sent me to make a peace with you.
Reed Thompson? You here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Reed asked you to consider coming back to town. He's willing to make amends.
Amends? Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Are you? Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal
Who would
plant.
do such a thing? The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Your camp has a power regulator. I need it to repair my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
I don't think so. What have you got against the town?
You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed
Well,
out
yes.
workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps Spacer's Choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired
That's
all
new.
the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them.
I don't much like you throwing that in her face to get me on your side.
All right. I ain't so fragile.
That was unkind of me. I'm sorry, dear.
What have you got against people trying to make a living?
It's not much of a living. Every single person in that town has sold themselves to Spacer's Choice. The company owns them. Body, blood, and bones. You've been there. You've seen it. All anyone
Yeah.
ever does is toil over a cannery. They give their lives for some heartless corporation, and then they're tossed into a Spacer's Choice brand cemetery.
Let's say I help you. What happens at
Life in
Edgewater?
Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
You think just Reed's just trying to spite
You
you?
bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider
I trust
it.
you will listen to your conscience. Anything else I can...
When we first talked, you assumed I'd
I
come
am
to live
getting
here.
old, you know. These two lamps of mine are not as bright as they once were. Or I might have seen you for what you are.
And what's
Remains
that?
to be seen. Might be the man that saves the Veil. Might be Reed's personal gun hand.
Have fun, Lila. Save the
People around
veil?
here lack the strength to effect change. Or they have the strength, but not the will. You seem to have both.
Why are you telling me
A
all
little
this?
prattling never hurt anyone, dear. You might even catch a little sense, if you listen close enough. I can't stop you from conducting your business down at the plant. I just want you to know that if you take our power away, you will have brought an end to our way of life.
You could always continue your way of life back in town.
Not under Reed's watch. He and I would come to blows within a day, and he would never tolerate my tending to a garden. This is my home. It will be my home even if Reed cuts our power. Simple as that.
Reed's making an offer in good faith. You should consider
If you
it.
think Reed does anything in good faith, then you are asking to be lied to.
What's your
That's
history?
because Reed was my boss. I was the cannery's one and only flavor specialist, you see. Remember that limited run of white chocolate saltuna? That was all me.
There's obviously more
My
to it
son
than that.
worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Yeah, Reed's a bad guy. I'm guessing Reed has its own side of that
I could not possibly
story.
care less if he does, but you're surely welcome to ask him.
Okay. Anything in here? Oh, hello. Personnel files. Okay. First entry. Eternal bless my first endeavor. It's been 2 days since I walked away from life at Edgewater Cannery. Fortuitously, the old botanical labs are still operational. Mostly. The soil's sour. I'll do what I can, but I'm going to need some powerful fertilizer. Tired of having the taste of Saltuna lingering on my tongue day in, day out. I want something fresh. Something that grows out of the earth. Okay, what's the last entry? We found another worker from Edgewater. Ex-worker now. Desertion rates must be climbing. I'm not terribly surprised. Reed's style of management has always been tyrannical. I imagine an exodus is brewing. At any rate, the worker was in a sorry state. Fever, shallow breathing, delirious. Must have been plagued. I set him right with a diet of greens. He was all better in a couple weeks. Physically, spiritually. He's one of our flock now. Experiment notes. Okay. I'm hereby repurposing this botanical lab from its original conception as a gear in the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. This greenhouse may look impressive, but like all Spacer's Choice products, it's cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place will become a nursery. Before it was abandoned, I understand the horticulturists failed to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I am determined to find a way. Okay. Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending to them are cold, heartless, inhumane people, acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach for the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't quite know how to explain that. I'm sure the scienticians will say something about biology or the carbon cycle. But I can conclude, after months of my own experimentation, that the secret to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. Okay. Anything else I can hack into or read? Should probably ask her about that. Give. Alright. Hey, Adelaide. Adelaide? Where did you go? Oh, there you are.
I'm listening.
I don't know where I am.
Dear. Few of us truly know where we are. The world can seem like a forest without end, and it is all too easy to lose one's way. But we must remember that being lost is the first step in discovering yourself.
Uh-huh. No, I mean, I actually don't know where I
This is the
am.
old botanical lab in Emerald Vale, on Terra 2. By the look on your face, I'm guessing you're not quite following me. Are you not feeling well? Ought to lay your head down if you're running fever.
I was kidnapped by a crazy scientist who shot into space, but thanks for asking.
That sounds like fever talk, all right. So why am I tempted to believe you?
Because it's true.
Where did you say you were from?
I'm from Hope.
I could do without the mockery. If you don't want to tell me where you're from, that's fine by me.
You don't understand. I'm from the Hope.
Is that a new settlement of some kind? I haven't kept
Jesus
news
Christ.
from outside the Veil.
Not exactly. It's a colony ship.
Oh, you're talking about that old piece of folklore. Now I'm convinced you're delirious. You really ought to lay your head down, dear. Babbling only agitates the humors. You ought to try some of my purgative tea. Won't cure what ails you, but it will distract you for a spell.
Let's just talk about something else. I should go. I feel like I messed up some dialogue somewhere. Oh well. What's the journal say? We could talk to Reed. See what's going on there. Community Center. Edgewater. We'll talk to Reed, see what's going on. But that'll be for next time. Because, unfortunately, it is now time to go. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. I had a wonderful time. I hope you guys are having a good time, too. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Around 7 p.m. EST. Eastern Time. And I don't know what we'll do. Maybe some Subnautica, maybe some Bloodborne. Perhaps some more of the Outer Worlds. Who knows? Depends on what my brain says to do. But yeah, for now, take care, everybody. And thanks for stopping by. Peace.